Welcome back, trainers, and wow, what a day. If I could be standing up, walking around, and jumping, getting excited while I record this video right now, I would do so, but I don't want a bunch of shuffling on the mic. We're going to see some pretty awesome stuff, starting it off with a shiny catch. That's not the only shiny legendary we're going to be seeing in this video. We're also going to be getting another one from Go Battle League. With that said, we're going to be taking a look at Roserade, but this time, instead of Dazzling Gleam, we're going to be going in here with Sludge Bomb. This is going to be the only battle in which I do have Dazzling Gleam. Right after this, I do change it because I spaced it out. I did want to test it out. So they're going to be swapping into their Garchomp, and this is, I wouldn't say a GG, but it's looking pretty good for us here. And we are going to be teaming it up, of course, with Togekiss and Snorlax yet again. So let's see what we have going on here. This is going to be a pretty good team. Level 50, Roserade, 100% IV. And also the Togekiss is going to be 100% IV and slightly XL. So is the Shadow Snorlax, slightly XL. And it is going to be equipped as my best buddy. Currently working on the Rose. Actually, I'm not working on the Rosary. That's a lie. But I'm going to start working on it very soon so we can, have that much more of a boost. Anyways, with that said, let's get into the video. If you do enjoy these, please give it a big thumbs up, guys. It really does help me out. Really would appreciate that. And let's see what we have. So we are in here with the Snorlax, and they're going to be going in with the Machamp. We're going to go ahead and let that go through, doing quite a bit of damage. We don't want to shield it up, because if we do, they're pretty much just going to farm us down, and it's not going to be good for us. So letting that go through, holding on to our shield, going in here with the Roserade, resisting the counter damage. And, oh yeah, that was so annoying. Barely not taking out that Machamp. So we're going to have to shield this up. We want to keep this thing alive, and it is a shieldless battle. Coming in here with the Togekiss, we're going to be able to get to this Weather Ball here and take them out. Looking fantastic. So how did I enjoy the Sludge Bomb compared to the Dazzling Gleam? Let's step away from the commentary for just a second. I'm going to say it worked out quite nice, right? I had the feeling and the vibe from some battles that people saw my previous video when were expecting me to have Dazzling Gleam, because there were some situations where they could have stayed and won that, but they didn't know I had Sludge Bomb now, so they retreated. Maybe they just simply retreated because of this. They just thought, I had a different move. They didn't see my video. Okay, I don't want to sound too arrogant here, but yeah, some battles seem pretty obvious. Anyways, they're going to be going here with the Excadrill. We're going to go straight for that Weather Ball. It's going to be doing a ton of damage. Some of these battles get really close, so we're getting the first shield out of them and swapping into Snorlax to absorb whatever they do decide to throw at us. It is going to be a Drill Run, of course. Well, not of course. It could have went Rock Slide. Bringing in that Machamp. Keep seeing these Machamp swap-ins here. Don't mind them too much. We do have two Pokemon that can counter them to some degree. Roserade is still going to be kind of squishy, even at level 50. Togekiss will obviously handle it, no problem. I think we should just simply go in here with it and not shield up anything. We can take a Rock Slide, no problem. The counters are doing barely any damage, and we're looking great here. This is definitely a cross chop. We're not going to be wasting our shield by any means here. Absolutely, there it goes. We have one shield. They have one shield as well. Starting to calculate how I'm going to play this one out. So we're going to let this go through. I'm going to calculate this like it's some sort of super mathematical situation here. Basically, we let the Togekiss go, shield this up, and pray that they are not going to be able to get to another one here. Don't think this is going to KO, so I actually think they let it go through. That's very curious. I think they figured it doesn't really matter. I don't understand that. Because we did have two. Makes sense. Makes sense. They didn't, need to waste that time pushing the shield, all that fuss. Anyways, into the next battle, we're met with an Excadrill. And I'm going to tell you right now, the Excadrills are coming out of the woodwork here. And you know what? Oh, I love it. Let's go. Keep bringing them down the pike. Let's go. I'll take them all out. Anyways, they're going to be going for a Rock Slide here. A little bit different than our typical Drill Run. And they're going to be swapping into a Magnezzone. Now, I could have stayed in there and went with, I don't know, Weather Ball. But I decided to swap. And we're going Super Power. They let it go through. And then they back out. Maybe they, they were trying to call a bait there. So, yeah, gets a little risky from time to time. Let's get it. Oh, did you see I ranked up? Because I'm so horrible at this game. I don't know. Probably won't get Legend, though, because I really do suck at this game, right? And we'll probably see a video in no time with pretty much the same team being showcased as if they'd never seen it at all. And here we go. Up against the Gyarados here. Now, this does have Waterfall, so it's not, the most ideal situation, but it's still going to be not bad. As you can see here, we're able to still pull this off. We pulled the Roserade out because we don't really want to go up against it, to be honest with you. And they're going to be bringing in their own Togekiss, so this is looking fantastic. Snorlax does not have a problem going up against it, and Roserade is going to be able to take it out with Weather Ball now because we got the boost there. It was a little bit of a different situation. So what we're going to do is go ahead and go in here with the Roserade, and we want to farm down. I know that seems a little crazy. We're simply going to shield this up and have a bunch of energy when we do come out of this battle here, but they're going to be swapping into the Garchomp, and we're going to go ahead and swap into our Snorlax here. I don't know. Our Roserade pretty much doesn't have anything good to go up against it. Sludge Bomb's resisted because of the ground typing, and Weather Ball's resisted because of the dragon typing. And then Bullet Seed is just not a move you rely on to do damage most of the time. So we're not looking great. They do bait me here, and they have one shield left. We can still pull this off, but it's going to take a miracle. So let's see what we can do here. So we're looking at the switch clock. It wasn't up, so unfortunately we can't swap in to take it out. So they're going for another Sand Tomb here, farming a little bit more, but we're actually able to make a swap into the Roserade, and we do have almost 2 Weather Balls. And no, we have 2 and a quarter there. So fantastic. We're going to go ahead and go for the other one. Taking them out, not very effective. In comes the Togekiss, and we're able to get to another one. Roserade is amazing. Plain and simple. If I had to recommend something for the Master Premier, Roserade. I mean, there's very few leads that it's just going to simply say, you got to get the heck out of here. You could go with Grass Knot and be fine up against the Gyarados. You know, if you had, say, Weather Ball and Grass Knot, you're going to be stuck up against the Dragonite and some types. But for the most part, I'm loving this thing. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. So let's get it. Anyways, they're going to be swapping. We're going to go ahead and go into our Togekiss here. They are down a shield and we're up 2. So we're looking fantastic. We're just going to stick around and just farm down. Now, you have to be kind of fast on the swap when they go into Gyarados, because if you're not, they're going to be able to get in an extra Aqua Tail, which is going to cause you to have to shield. If you want to hold on to that energy and hit whatever's going to try to come in, I don't know, Metagross, Excadrill. I don't know why I go for this here. Maybe I thought I could get the boost. Let's go. Literally. So they're going to be forced to throw because we would have taken them out with Charm because we did raise our defense. They couldn't take us out with quick moves. They're going to be swapping into Metagross here, and they back out because they realized that is a GG. Fantastic, folks. Let's keep it moving into the next battle here. And we're going to be met with a Swampert. So our charge moves are secret. We could have lost that matchup, but they're going to be swapping. Well, I mean, I don't know if we could have lost it. It's still not the best. But anyways, they're swapping into Gyarados with Dragon Breath, and we're going to go right into our Togekiss here. We love this battle. Snorlax can handle the Swampert, and Roserade, it's going to maybe be able to handle it. We'll take a look at it. But they don't know that I don't have a grass charge move, or at least a charge move that's not going to be very effective at all. Like, all the moves are not very effective towards it. So anyways, we're going to be going in here with the Roserade up against the Metagross. It has a bit of farm. That's okay. These are going to be doing a ton of damage. Both of us are still holding on to a shield. They let that go through, which is reasonable because our quick move is really doing nothing, and they could just wait until they have less health. No problem at all here. Expecting a shield, obviously. Yep, there it goes. There's the first one. And we're getting to another Weather Ball, and they're catching it on the Swampert. That was absolutely brilliant. Very nice and well pulled off there. So we're going to go ahead and gain some more energy. I absolutely dropped the ball. Did you see that? Could have went for a Sludge Bomb and done decent damage. It's not very effective, but at least we could have done something, or at least a Weather Ball. I mean, come on. What am I doing? And I'm going to go and show you. You're going to see that that's going to cost us everything here. Not to give away the battle, but we screwed up. It happens. Still want to show those battles so you have an understanding. I'm human. You already know. you already know. Anyways, because I could have been an alien, right? So we're going to go ahead and shield this up. They're getting off that Meteor Mash. We're going to go for the Body Slam. Maybe they think we're going Superpower. Nope. We don't want to go Superpower because that's going to lower our defense, and we would have been taken out faster. But unfortunately, they have Hydro Cannon ready to go, and down we go. Now, did you see the health on the Swampert? Oh, up against the Legend here. Let's go. Oh, no. Run for the hills, everybody. So the Swampert was in range of me taking them out if I went for the Sludge Bomb. Yeah, it happens. So we are going to see that Swampert after we do go in here with our Snorlax here. This is a matchup that I do not mind at all. Let's go. So Shadow Snorlax is absolutely amazing. I love this one here, and I will be maxing it out to level 50 eventually. So we're going to go ahead and go for another Body Slam here, putting the pressure on to that Swampert, and this legend knows exactly what their Swampert can take by not shielding. Well played, but we are going to be farming down, and that was the plan there. Beautiful, winning this matchup, but we are down a shield, but it doesn't really matter. I wasn't concerned about that because we won swap. That's more important here. Unless they go in with a fighter, it's not really all too bad. As a matter of fact, that is actually going to be good if they had a fighter, because Togekiss is going to come in and just say, good night, sleep tight. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and go in here with Togekiss. They're going to be swapping into their Excadrill. Here we go with this thing again, and we're going to go straight for that Weather Ball. Since they're locked in here, we don't really need to worry about them swapping out, getting it through, and they're holding on to their shields. Okie dokie, sounds good to me. People are loving to do that lately. You better start guarding your Excadrills, because I'm coming for it. We're going to melt them down and use their steel to make helmets for my Pokemon. Alright, so we're going in with our Togekiss, and we're charming down, and we had a little bit of lag there. It doesn't matter if we did or not. They got their Dragon Breath through anyways, as you've seen. And this is pretty much a GG. You know, you got to give it to them. They are starting to, not starting. They're trying to hold it down and fight until the bitter end here, which I can, they probably don't want to be on the video. Like, nah, he's not beating me today. But I can't speak for all legends. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? This is a Pokemon game with a PvP battle system that's so broken that you can't even play it correctly for one day. So who cares? Anyways, we're going to be met with a Machamp with our Roserade. We love this. We're going to go straight for the Sludge Bomb here. With my luck, they will shield. Fantastic. We're getting it through. Looks good. All right, so at this point, we're simply going to have to go for a Weather Ball. We are going to let this Rock Slide go through. And are they going to try to catch? Nope. Maybe they're going to shield now and then try to farm down, because they can do that. And looks like, or not quite farm down, but go for like a cross chop now. We're absolutely going to let this go through. I mean, we could have technically used a shield and then weather balled again, but that's perfectly fine. What I wanted to do was go in here with the Snorlax and use the shield on this. Why? Because this is their counter. Once this Machamp is gone, probably not going to have a hard counter to a Snorlax here. So we have energy and a good amount of health. Let's see what they decide to bring, and it's going to be a Magnezzone. So we're going to go for superpower right away. Let's see if we can get this through. If we do, it's almost GG's. Oh, right. Let's get it. So I do believe we want to shield this and swap as soon as they get that off, and they're going into a Swampert here. Now, they are up a shield, but it doesn't really matter. Look at the charm damage. It's just absolutely demolishing it, and that Magnezzone doesn't really have much health at all. It does have a bit of energy, so we need to think about that. Now, I do go for the Ancient Power over the Flamethrower. They're going to shield right there, so it doesn't really matter, but I was trying to fish for the boost, but technically Flamethrower does a little bit more damage if they had no shields, just FYI. Getting off that Hydro Cannon, and they are forced to use their energy again because, well, I was going to take them out with Charm. Going in here with the Snorlax. Don't need to hit all these, but we do anyways, I guess. We're just kind of messing around. In comes the Magnezzone. We're able to lick down. Oh, let's go. Oh, yeah. Alrighty, into the next battle. We're going to be met with a Metagross. So I love seeing all of these meta Pokemon run away from the level 50 Roserade. It is the most hilarious thing and satisfying thing that you could do in GBL, I feel currently. Anyways, so we're looking good. We already know this matchup, and we've discussed this before. If you're a little bit slow onto the swap, when the Gyarados does come in, you're going to, like this, have to shield it, unfortunately. So we're going to do that. That's perfectly fine. They're getting a shield out of us. Big deal. We're just going to go straight for the Flamethrower. More than likely, they're going to want to shield up. I was expecting that Metagross to come back in, but they probably know better. And it's a Roserade, another Pokemon weak to fire. But we're actually able to make it to the Ancient Power here. Let's see if they think that. I don't think it's a Flamethrower. Yeah, they know better. Right. And, this is actually not looking good because, yeah, Roserade's great. We know this, and they just farmed a bunch of energy. Bullet Seed charges quick, and it doesn't take much to get off their energy. So they're going to be going for the Weather Ball, and we let it go through. I think we want to shield this one. Oh, we're letting it go through. Okay, putting all our hope into the Snorlax. That's not a bad idea. Expecting not a Weather Ball, and yep, there it is. Their other move is going to be a Grass Knot, doing a lot of damage. There you go, folks. There you go. Simple as that. Roserade, let's rise up with this thing. Absolutely stunningly amazing. Stunning. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and go for that superpower. Shields are down. Snorlax is going to go ahead and go to town. But I don't know. I don't think this is actually going to work out for us here. Hey, it's all good. You can't win them all. Make a little mistakes here and there. You try to win the battles, but hey, that's the way it works out. So if I had to pick Dazzling, Gleam, or Sludge Bomb, or Grass Knot, which one would I pick? Well, they're all good. They all play different positions. It depends on your team. Technically, it depends on your team. But if I had to just pick one, if somebody's like, pick one now, that's it. Okay, well, maybe I'm going to have to say, I don't know. Dazzling Gleam feels so good one-shotting things, but Sludge Bomb gives you better coverage. So I'm going to have to say Sludge Bomb, but also a very close Dazzling Gleam second. All right, so we have the Swampert in here, and this is great. They are farming the heck out of us. Not great. I'm not feeling threatened or anything at all here. They're swapping with a lot of energy. We're going to go ahead and go Roserade and go ahead and go straight for the Sludge Bomb here. See if we can get a shield, hoping they... I don't know why I went for that. That was horrible. As soon as I threw that, I was like, why did I do that? The Swampert's just about dead. This is their last Pokemon with health. Of course they're going to shield. They have 2 shields. Dumb. Make a mistake. All right, anyways, we got all their shields. So we're looking good. What are we going to do? We want to shield this up. We're going to call Cross Chop, letting it go through, and that's beautiful. Rock Slide would have put us in, though. But since we did call it, we're looking great. We will shield this up here. Got to be careful, expecting the... Well, they can't swap. They're locked in here. Going for the Sludge Bomb. Not taking them out. But we still have a Togekiss. We still have... it's over. It's a good game. So, yeah, I'm loving this team. And if you guys think I'm talking about if people use my teams, I'm like, oh, use my team. I'm not talking about anybody. I want everybody to use it. Go for it. We've discussed it on the live stream. It's basically when they pick it. You guys know what I'm talking about here. Other people and, different platforms or this platform. And then pretend as if I'm the ghost. But at the same time, bowing down, kissing the finger, kissing the toes of the other people that they do put their teams up. We see what's going on here. Give me that crap. I know what's going on, right? Get out of here. Anyways, we have a nice matchup here. Up against that Togekiss, taking them out. In comes the Dragonite. Now, they don't know I don't have Dazzling Gleam. If they've seen it, they may shield this up. Let's see if they let it go through or use a shield. We get a shield out of them. Beautiful. All right, so what are we going to do? Go in here with Togekiss, of course. Now, we just need to worry about Hurricane, but they're like... As soon as they saw the Togekiss, man, they said, I'm out of here, boy. Into the next battle, we're going to be met with another Excadrill here. Okay, that sounds good to me. Let's go ahead and do this. And the one time I just hit it instantly without, waiting for them to swap, they get me. Wow, of course the universe is like this. So we're going to go ahead and swap. They locked themselves in here, and I think we're letting this go through. That's not a Hurricane. That was too quick. And down they go. It looks like they were just sitting there. And in comes a Metagross. All right, of course we're just going to go Flamethrower. Let's see if they want to shield that up. It's going to do a lot of damage. They're letting it go through, and they're going to be able to get a decent amount of farm off of us. But since they let it go through, I mean, I'm thinking to myself, man, these guys are really getting brave by holding on to like an inch of health on, 2 shields. Sounds good to me. I know how the game works, but man, you're brave. So we're going to go ahead and go in here with our Snorlax and simply farm down and shield up that that Meteor Mash. In comes the Excadrill, and they're putting all their hope in that, which technically is, sure. It hits hard, charges fast, and the Steel type is going to help it resist some of these moves here. So we are getting a shield out of them, which is fantastic. We still do have a shield ourselves, and we do not want to use that. We don't want to waste it on the Snorlax. Roserade is going to be the key here. So we're going to be going in here and hitting that Weather Ball. They let it go through, man. I understand you could take it, but man, oh man, was it really worth that? So at this point, we're simply going to shield this up, and we're going to be able to just Bullet Seed down, because it would be pointless to, hit our shield. Now, we've seen this happening before. What's going on with people? Why are they doing this? Well, they understand that it's going to take, we have 2 Weather Balls, so they know it's like pointless to shield. That's the situation. So for this matchup, is this the one where I have a better IV? Yes. Okay, so pretty much I'm going to be winning CMP here. And yeah, simple as that. So it doesn't matter who gets to the Weather Ball first. I'm always going to be able to throw it no matter what. So we're going to let the first one go through. And they did build up to 2. We just kind of threw ours instantly. That's why they're hitting another one here. So we're a little bit off. And now we're hitting it, before they're able to hit theirs. We have a little bit of residual energy as well. So they really want to go shield for shield here. And I'm thinking, you know what? I have CMP. Sure, let's go ahead. Let's dance. So we're able to get to another Weather Ball. This is going to KO. Now the mystery is what they're going to have back there to back up their Roserade. Let's see it. First up is going to be a Togekiss, and we're able to make it to a Sludge Bomb. Man, I think I jumped up at this point. I was like, yeah, let's go. Because we're holding on to no health. Swapping as soon as we get that off, and they did too, into a Shadow Swampert. We're going to be going into our Shadow Snorlax. It's the Battle of the Shadows. Let's see what they have going on here. Now, I do have a maxed out Swampert Shadow. Actually, I think it might be XL too, a little bit. We haven't used it yet because we're just not using it. But they're going to be going for a Hydro Cannon and another one taking us out here. We still have the Togekiss, which we're just simply going to go in here. Just crossing my fingers that they don't have a Sludge Wave, but they're not even able to get to their charge move. And they're going to be bringing in their Togekiss and we take them down. I'm pretty sure that Swampert did have energy. It just realized, yeah, it's over there. So you guys want to see what happened? Let's see what shiny I got. Well, I already gave it away in the beginning of the video, but this was quite surprising. We're actually able to get ourselves a shiny Latios in GBL, and then before our battles in a raid invite from New York. So that's fantastic, and we're looking great. Now the fun part about getting the legendary, before I hated it in the Go Battle League because it just keeps breaking out and you have the Pokeballs, and I'm happy now because I'm just getting excellent throws over and over and over again. And even if you get a shiny, it's not going to be like when you're in a raid. It's not guaranteed like to catch it. You'll get it eventually. It's not running anywhere because it's GBL, but it'll keep breaking out. So good opportunity to get those excellent throws for that level that I'm at. So we have a great matchup here, getting off that Sludge Bomb. Now I go for the Sludge Bomb and then the Weather Ball. This has happened about 3 different times, and they let it go through because I think they realized it's a lost cause at this point. So going in here with the Gyarados, gonna get off this Sludge Bomb. No shields. So we have taken out a Pokemon and a half with the Roserade and not using a shield. I mean, this thing is just freaking amazing. Going to go ahead and go in here with the Togekiss and let everything go through. We don't fear anything except the Hydro Pump, but they're definitely not at that. Swapping into their Swampert, and we're going to go ahead and go into our Snorlax here. Even shield situation. We're looking great here. So we're getting that shield out of this Snorlax or out of the Swampert. And you're not getting a shield out of me. Not yet. No. But I think I do shield this one up. Yeah. All right. That's cool. So they built up a bunch of energy, used it up. And we actually can take another Hydro Cannon, no problem. Actually, we just wanted to preserve the health. We've been in this matchup many times. We know what the Shadow Snorlax can take, specifically ours. And it can do some work. And they're going to swap. You like that? You like that? As soon as the swap was ready, they were ready. And so were we. I already knew. I knew that that's their win con. Well, I wouldn't even call it a win con, but how to pull off getting close. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Ancient Power. I'm not trying to build up to a Flamethrower. It doesn't really matter at this point. Simply going to shield this up and then Charm down. And they have one more Hydro Cannon, but we have the Snorlax in the back. That's going to come in and take them out. Awesome. Into the next battle. This is going to be the last one. So if you forgot to hit that like button, make sure you do it now and subscribe. Turn notifications on, and I'll be keeping you up to date on everything Pokemon Go and bringing you some more awesome battles like this one here. So we do have the Snorlax up against the Swampert here, and you already know the same song and dance. This is perfectly fine. We're absolutely letting this go through. There's no way we're shielding this up. Earthquake's not even a threat. Does a little bit more, obviously, but it's more efficient to go Hydro Cannon at this point. And getting it through. Looks like they don't really care too much about that Swampert. And at this point, we're absolutely shielding this up. We've seen this before. You're not seeing a repeat. This is just the way it goes. And we're going to go ahead and go for a Body Slam. Couldn't farm down. They would have been able to get to another one. And we don't want to use another shield. So they're going to be going in here with Excadrill. Watch me now. We're going to go ahead and go for Superpower. And do they let it go through? Yes, they do. And at this point, the game's pretty much over. And we're looking fantastic. Thank you for watching, trainers. If you did enjoy it, like I said, give it a thumbs up, and I'll be catching you all on my next video. Take care.
Baby, can't you see I'm calling?